Stadium, home of the Volunteers. And the Vols will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida's offense will get first crack at it today. The Gators put the chomp on the Vols the last time they saw them, and they are looking for seconds this time, Jesse.
Yeah, that was an absolute beatdown the last time these two teams played. But talking to the Gators coaching staff, they're not expecting this one to be the same. They know that Tennessee's going to come into this one fired up, motivated, ready to roll. The Gators coaching staff is expecting a much different feel and type of game this time.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Touchdown, Gator! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the lone running back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Volunteers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Madden. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Now the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Powered football with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over LSU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll try the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Gators. The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And the Vols send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Madden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Caught in the backfield, it's locked. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's locked. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll go to the sneak. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Race, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications, too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here comes the heat. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Picks up the first down. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Jamison. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Heaves it deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Madden. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilcox. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The sure hands, it's locked. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Under fire. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida-Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're
turning it on! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Pryor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Jamison. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And And the Gators line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll leave it with him. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Gators have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gators will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Volunteers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Madden. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilcox. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. On the run, it's Rivers. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilcox. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's locked. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's locked.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality.
Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lawrence. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jamison. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's locked. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And he is piling up the touchdowns in this one. Remember, Tebow put a 55 spot up on the board, and Warfel knew how to find the end zone, too.
Yeah, tons of guys have known how to do that when they've worn the blue and orange, but this offense is really cooking, balanced around him. He can do it all. When you can run like this and throw the football, just put so much pressure on defenses, it's an absolute nightmare.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Tennessee, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Quick spin on the ride. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. On first down. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Rivers. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Grabbed behind the line. It's Locke. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Ball's in the deep ball. And they exploited that soft spot. And they get it down to the 35.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Fires deep on the run. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's a throw downfield late. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.